Good afternoon and welcome to 11 Alive News at 4. I'm Jonathan Martin.
And I'm Savannah Levins in for Faith Jesse.
First here at 4, we want to get straight to some breaking news out of Spalding County, where a sheriff's deputy was killed this afternoon while responding to a domestic call. The sheriff says that a suspect shot him through a window, sparking an hours-long standoff. 11 Alive's Molly Oak is live at the scene just north of Griffin. And I know, Molly, you got an update from the sheriff's office within the last 30 minutes. So what did he say?
You know, the sheriff said that deputy who died is one of those guys who lit up a room, always had a smile on his face. He said he was one of the deputies that everyone could really depend on. He said he served Spalding County for about 12 years. Prior to that, he served in the Army. He died about an hour ago. Now, all of this happened off Vineyard Road in Spalding County. That's where we're standing now. I want you to take a look at this video we got from earlier. Now, this morning, the sheriff says suspect's wife called 911 and 2 deputies were called out to do a welfare check. Now, when crossing the yard, the sheriff says the suspect, Todd Harper, a man in his 50s, fired a shotgun through the window and hit the deputy in his head. That's when he went down immediately. The other deputy returned fire, and that's when a gunfight started. Now, the suspect barricaded himself in the house. The sheriff says with help from other departments, they ended up ripping the whole back of the side of the house off using armored vehicles. The suspect kept running around inside the house. The sheriff says he was eventually found laying underneath a mattress in the bedroom. That's where he was caught. The sheriff said while he was being apprehended, he was threatening to kill all of them. Here's what the sheriff had to say next.
He was very combative at the time he was arrested. He had to be carried to the car, continually to tell us that he knew where all of us lived and he was going to kill us all. We went ahead and transported him away, and he is currently in custody in my jail, where he will stay. I'm not going to send him to another sheriff's jail. He killed my deputy. He's going to sit in my jail.
Now, the sheriff said that that suspect is scuffed up, but that's the extent of his injuries. He says the other deputy potentially has a broken hand. As for that deputy who died, he says his body will be transported to the crime lab later today. Guys.
Molly Oak, live, thank you. And we are working to learn more about the deputy who was killed. We, of course, will have a lot more coming up tonight at 5. In the meantime, we will continue to bring you all the updates to this story on 11alive.com. You can also download the 11 Alive app for any breaking updates as well.